Hey, good morning everybody. It's Keto Granny. I am so glad that you're here today. Happy Tuesday. Today, let's see what we're doing as far as the diet today. I'm just so glad that you're here. That means if you're here, obviously you're participating or you're getting some good information. So that makes me really feel good that I'm able to help in that way. As you can see, I'm having some great results as far as losing weight. And you know what? I'm staying off the scale. I'm staying off the scale until the end of the month, and the beginning of November is when I'll weigh again. I'll write down my measurements again and see where I'm at. But I like what I'm seeing when I look at myself in the mirror, and a lot of times, go by that if you're not a scale person. I am not a scale person anymore. I have made it a point to stay off that scale to see where I'm at, because like I say, my weight fluctuates a lot, up and down. So it's best for me to stay out because I don't want to get discouraged, and I don't want you to get discouraged either. Now, if you are weighing every day, just remember your weight is going to fluctuate because of a lot of things, because of your medications, because of the foods that you eat. It's gonna fluctuate. So just remember that, and don't get discouraged when you see your scale go up a few pounds. Remember, if you're doing what you're supposed to, you're sticking to your diet, it's gonna come down a few pounds, okay? All right. Today is the 19th Tuesday. So today is a 16-hour fast, 2 meals, and a walk. Something really simple that you can do. If you can't walk outside, you can get steps on the inside. Just walk around through your house or your apartment. If you have a treadmill, if you have a bicycle, a lot of ways to get steps. Just stand in place and just move. I do that a lot to get my steps in, okay? So a lot of things that you can do. As I normally tell you, boiled eggs are a good protein source. Also, they are a good fat source, a good snack to have in the refrigerator. Boil you some eggs, put them in the refrigerator, and eat them. Eat them. I see a lot of people, they do the egg fast. I can't do the egg fast because I already eat enough eggs. If I had to eat that many eggs, I don't know what I would do. So I haven't tried the egg fast yet. That is something I want to try, but I see people usually use about 2 or 3 pounds. I believe I would rather do OMAD or something like that, 1 meal a day, because I would much rather have the food in my stomach than to just be eating eggs and still lose the same amount of weight. So there are different fasts, different things that you can do in order to lose weight. I hope you did a meal prep this week. I hope you prepared you something to put in the refrigerator like I did. Now, last night I made some broccoli chicken, and I served it to the family with rice, and for myself, I just had a little bit in the bowl. It was so good and so delicious, you guys. Part of my meal prep for the week. Make foods that you like to eat, and you just may have to cook them in a different way. I say that all the time. You may have to use a different oil. You may have to use different seasonings. But you can cook most of the time foods that you already eat and make them keto friendly. A lot of it just depends on the way that you are preparing your foods. Again, I am so glad that you're here. And we got this, you guys. We got this. This is not a channel where you have to come to be perfect. This is where you come to be yourself. This is where you come to exchange ideas, not to put each other down, but to lift each other up. That's what it's all about. Lift each other up. We can all do this. We can do this together. Like I always say, just be consistent and be persistent. Those are some of the main goals you have to focus on when you're starting to change your life, when you're starting to lose weight, when you're starting to get healthier, when you're just starting to live. Be consistent and be persistent. These are things that you want to have in your everyday life to be successful at just about anything that you do. Now, you're not going to always be successful and always come out on top and always win. We have to learn how to accept failures also. So there are going to be times on your weight loss journey, I'm sure, because I had some, that you may feel like you're failing, but that's what the pictures are for. That's what your journal is for. That's what the information is for, so that you can look at these things. You got your measurements and different things. Look at those things and get your inspiration from there. Okay, get your inspiration from there and just keep going. I did it, and I know if I did it, I know that you can do it too. I still have, 50 pounds somewhere around there. Every time I lose a few more pounds, I always add in a few more I want to lose. I'm like, oh, I can get just a little bit smaller. But I still want to get really around the 175 or 180. And then I will decide then if I want to get smaller or not. I remember when I used to weigh 147. I liked that size then, but that was way back in the college days. I'm not really trying to get that small, but I do want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable in my skin, and I am. I'm comfortable in my skin now, but I want to be more comfortable in my skin. Okay? Don't put yourself down if you have a day that you fail. We all have days like that. We all have days like that. Just get back up, dust yourself off, dust your pants off, dust everything off, you know what, and start again. And I don't really call it starting over. I call it continuing. You're just continuing on your journey because this is going to be your life, okay? This is a lifestyle change. You have to make a lifestyle change in order to lose the weight and to keep it off. I lost close to maybe almost 140 pounds total, 137 or something. I ended up gaining about 25-ish, close to 30 pounds back. Then I stopped. I said, oh, no. I'm not doing that. This is not about that, okay? I have been able to keep off about 106, 110 pounds that I have not gained back. So I'm very, very proud of that, even though I did gain a little bit of weight back, okay? So you're going to have times that you're going to gain weight. There are different times of the year. A lot of people gain weight because they're inactive, being inactive. It made a difference when I was able to go to the gym, on a daily basis or at least 4 to 5 times a week. Now I don't do that, just because of the times, okay? So I try to exercise here at home. I have my exercise bench and everything. I brought that up in the front. Then I still have my treadmill and my exercise bike. I'll start back using those things probably this week. But I want to say I'm so glad that you are here. And let's get the day started, you guys. Go out and get a walk. Looks like we're going to have some sunshine today here in Seattle. I'm really glad of that. So I'm going to get out. I'm going to walk. I'm going to go walking by the water. I'm going to enjoy myself as much as I can with physical activity today. When I have a good day outside, I really do try to take advantage of it. There are days I'm not able to take advantage of it, but I can add in a few sets of weightlifting or something that I can do here at home. But again, today is, as I said, a 16-hour fast, 2 meals and a walk. Get that up there. 16-hour fast, and that is on the, what's the day? 19th. 16-hour fast, 2 meals, and a walk. Okay, I will see you all later, and I'm going to post, I hope you've already seen pictures of my meals that I had yesterday, and I'll do my carb manager later on today, and we'll talk some more. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stay focused. Okay, we got this. This is how I'm starting my day. I'm breaking my fast, and I'm breaking my fast with leftovers from last night. I didn't eat the meal I made last night. My husband had it, so I'm having me some of the tri-tip steak, which is part of my meal prep, and I'm having a little bit of avocado with that and a little bit of the broccoli dish, the broccoli bake from last night. And I have a little bit of the orange juice with this. This is so good, you all. For my lunch, I had taco, and I just had taco and lettuce leaf, and I add a little bit of red taco sauce to that today. I had the trimmings with a little bit of lettuce and tomatoes, and just a taste of onion. It was so good. I decided that I needed to go ahead and get my baking out the way. I was out of my cinnamon sugar bread, out of my Italian bread and everything. And so I wanted to go ahead and get that done. Here you see the cinnamon sugar bread. You all, this comes in so good as a treat when you are craving something sweet. Here is my Italian PSMF bread, and on my toppings I add the Italian seasoning and the everything bagel seasoning on top. So good. Here are my cinnamon rolls. I still have to make my glazed frosting for my cinnamon bread. This is what I had for my evening meal today. I decided, hey, I have some chicken and I have some broccoli. So I decided just to put everything together. Hey, you guys, it turned out so good. My broccoli chicken, I used coconut amino acids in there, a little bit of the monk fruit, brown sugar, and a couple of other things, and it came out so good. The family loved it. Nobody knew that I made the whole meal keto style for them. As far as the seasonings, I did mention it to my daughter later on because she really didn't think that keto food could really taste that good, or that you can eat, you know, that type of food on here. But here's the meal. It was so good. This is my plate, what I had. And all I had was just a little bit serving of the broccoli and chicken. And again, here are my breads that I have for this week. I'm going to slice these up, put them in the refrigerator. There's my Italian bread. It is so good, so delicious, you guys. I can't wait to have a piece of it in the morning for breakfast. These are 2 cinnamon rolls that I made, and I just got to add my glaze to that. I'll show you those later on. I'm going to make my glaze in the morning. I'm just too tired tonight to really finish up a lot of that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment.